What is going up? Shit! Help! Help! So I was going to say it's a $1 million question, but it's not, of course. For me in New Zealand it was the $37 question. Is it worth your money? Well, welcome to U-Boat. This is a German submarine simulation game. Based in early war, 1941, obviously in early access because you get hit with this warning screen as soon as you start the game. This cost me $37. It will cost you something similar, of course, a bit less if you're paying American dollars. So you need to know, what is this game like? Is it worth getting? Because it's not bad money for a game, particularly one that's in early access. You should expect a product from that money. So you have two options available when you start this game, tutorial and sandbox. The tutorial I played for an hour and a half, then went to save it, got told I can't save the game, so I was then faced with the option of having to come back later, play an hour and a half through to get through to the next lot of functionality to learn the game, stuff that I was never going to do that. So this video is mostly about the sandbox mode, and it's a playthrough of the first early missions. Just looking at them, what's the feel like, what's the functionality like, that sort of thing. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, would appreciate it. If you like the video, hit like. If you dislike, hit dislike. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's crack into it. Up the top here we've got a menu functionality with all the usual bits and pieces that you would expect. There's already some couple little glitches. If you click on the speed controller and then you click into the menu, you will see that things are hidden behind it, which isn't the best. That needs a bit of sharpening up work. You have down the bottom here your various crew. You can click on them, class graph. You can actually even rename them. Let's actually try and rename one of these people here. Let's go into the character screen and let's change the name to Matthias. Matthias is, I believe, the I wonder if that will work. It did. There we go. Matthias is the German name for Matthew. So you have the various crew members that you control. You might note that you can't control all the crew. You'll zoom in and out. That will enable you to come down to this section view, as I'll show you that in a sec. You have the keys to rotate around. So if we come down to the section view, you can zoom in a little bit and you have the various people. Some of them you can't control. And you can interact by clicking on the various points. We have at the front here the main torpedo room. They will load torpedoes into there. You come back, you have the bunking area, officers' bunks, the table, you have a listening room, the radio room, and over that side we have a navigational desk. By the way, you want to keep someone there. Getting lost, which has happened to me previously, is very annoying, and that's the main sort of, I guess you would call it, the control room. And you have a ladder that comes up here. I'll come up here. Ladder comes up and goes all the way up the conning tower. This is your attack periscope. It isn't down here like you see in most movies. You actually need to come up here and get into it, and the periscope goes up there. You have up here a top deck. I think that's an 88mm cannon, the ones that they sort of later fitted into tanks. And up here you've got a deck gun, a machine gun. Down the bottom you've got echo sounders, gyro compasses, you've got more sort of bunking areas, you've got the galley. Look at that. Whew, that is pretty crunched up in there. And then down into the engine room, nothing's going on much there. More engine room with a stern torpedo. That's pretty much it. The key viewpoints that you can have is up the top here. If I click up here, you've got first person, section view, or orbit view. I'm currently in the section view. This is this view here. You can then go into orbit view, which just zooms you out basically. I can then even go whichever person I'm currently selected. Let's go to Matthias. I then go to first person view. And that's Matthias there, because remember we had that nice white hat on. So I can go to manual mode and actually look into this stuff. So this is the obviously the viewfinder. Hit escape. I can then go leave position. And there, he leaves his position, and then you can actually walk around the ship. Firstly, we need to open that hatch up. Let's climb down. Climb down again, past where the attack periscope is, down into the control room here. So it's well detailed and well laid out. That's the navigation desk. Let's start, which way's forward? I can't remember. I'll let that guy through. Excuse me, Leo. Go down here past the various, this has got to be the radio rooms. He's in there working hard, good old Adam. And then down the back here we have the torpedo room. Look how cramped this is. I actually have been on a World War II Australian submarine actually a few years back. It was like this. It was super cramped. It was super cramped. I remember you were constantly having to duck. You know, like I'm 6 foot tall and you're constantly having to duck underneath everything. It was crazy. So I've selected my mission from the main screen, which is basically to patrol this box highlighted in green here. The distances you're traveling are really big, and the map is very nice. I like it. It's a very sharp map. You can actually zoom right down from a global perspective right down, and the basic navigation of your ship is quite simple. You just shift and click, and once you actually turn the engines on, the submarine will follow that path that you mapped out. It's easy, very easy, and quite nice. I like this particular part. The map is very, very good. Yeah, I like it a lot. And let's have a look at what this looks like. Now, I find it slightly frustrating, the controls, because you're zooming around, you want to have a good look at the ship, and you zoom in, just a tiny bit too much. There's like this border I keep crossing all the time. Particularly when you're doing videos, it's all about that viewpoint, getting a good video, a good view of the action. And you know, you come in just that little bit too close, you go, yeah, I want that little bit shot. No, I don't want to do that. So that's a little bit annoying. I don't like being tied to this boat so much. I'd like a free action camera, so I could actually zoom out a little bit more. I can actually see I can only zoom that far. It's as furthest I can zoom out from it. It's well done. I like the water effects. The water looks good. That's really important for U-boat games. Another thing we should keep an eye on in this game is what I would consider to be the buoyancy of the ship. I've seen that before in ship games where the ships basically act like they are a cardboard box on top of the water. So this is what the U-boat looks like when it's fast forwarding. It's pretty cool. I just want to get it out into the deep water to check the buoyancy. These waves are, it's hard to tell. If we took the size of a person here, being, let's just say 6 foot, what size is the swell of the water? One would say it's a 3 foot swell, maybe, something like that. Who knows? Okay, look, yeah, okay, I have some concerns already. Look at that. The water is not that big. Look at the way the ship is bouncing around in this water. I'm sorry, developers, you haven't got that right. Done that. That just clicks on that. That shows me the group of units that are close by and the ship's buoyancy. We have positive buoyancy at this point, which I suppose is a good thing. Visibility here. Visibility of your ship in the current environment. So I'm basically sitting on top of the water, and it's telling me that there's a few clouds around. That helps. There's a bit of rain, is there? Let's have a look. It says there's cloud. Let's slow that down. And let's check to see if that's accurate. Oh, hang on, it's stopped. It says it's cloudy out there. My hull was 100% visible, but with the cloudiness, it's reducing it by 26%. So let's go out and have a look. Yep, there's some clouds. It is 16:10 hours, so 4:10 p.m. Was I am going to, I don't know who my navigator is, but what is he? Chief Boatswain, I don't even know what that is, but he can go to the navigator's desk, because honestly, last time my U-boat got lost. So you just click on them, and I'm going to send Hiddlebert. Hiddlebert is going to go to the navigation's desk and navigator's station, and he's just going to make sure that we don't get lost. Because as I said previously, that has actually happened to me in the game, and that was a bit of a nightmare because I couldn't find anything. So I've made contact with a ship, and I've got a mission to investigate it. It looks like a friendly submarine. I'm just going to slow down, approach it, and then get on the deck and see if I can get a visual. First person view for Klaus. Go to manual mode, and it should be dead ahead. Locked onto that 8 times. Yep, there we go. We have confirmed U-boat sighting. Okay, so I right-clicked on it, and lost ship. U1109 is floating on the water surface without any living soul on the deck. Inspection from our boat makes it clear that the boat sustained major damage. It remains a mystery, though, what happened to the crew and why the enemy left it in such a state on the water. Well, go on board. Felix West goes to the ship deck to continue the story. Whoa, good God, look at that. Go Felix, you little devil, you. Look at him, he's bouncing around like a top of some sort of like a cork. Oh my God, if he was bloody driving me, that'd be sickening. I hope he made it, Felix. He disappeared dramatically. Lost ship. Felix West cautiously boarded the U1009, reporting that he could not hear any sounds from inside the ship. He went to the conning tower and carefully opened the closed hatch, then quickly ran to the barriers on the conning tower, clearly choking. He reported that inside are the corpses of sailors, oh dearie me, with dried blood flowing out of their eyes and lips. Felix West had no doubt the ship was damaged by a mine, which led to flooding of the batteries on the boat. Which in turn released chlorine gas and resulted in the death of the entire crew. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we can't leave it out here. After a few minutes, so we can mine it. You can mine the ship explosive charges. Sink the ship. We'll just mine it. Is he an engineer? I think he's an engineer, yeah. Sink the ship. Okay. We can do that, surely. Somehow. Oh, here he comes. Oh God, I've just got to see him in the... I've just got to see him coming back. Oh, look at him go! Holy moly, look at that! Oh, damn, I zoomed out of it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, and here we go. Go, Felix! Oh, that's shocking. That's so bad. They've got to sort that out. Oh, there goes the ship. Oh, it's going down. Job done. Job done. Nicely done. So I decided not to bore you with the return trip, but this is my second mission. And before I get into it, I was just going to have a go at this headquarters option here. We can basically click on it, and you can click to start a new operation, where you get these various things you can click on. Now, most of them I clicked on, I couldn't actually do. So it's quite interesting. You got this aspect of doing stuff on the land, not just the patrol side. Right. After Rommel's troops captured British Wellington aircraft in North Africa, its radar technology was subject of our ongoing investigation. Metox and Grandin Company in Paris is working on a device that would be able to detect these radars from large distances and give our U-boats early warning. Our U-boats would be much safer from air patrols with this technology, as they would simply submerge long before aircrafts would arrive at their location. While there are already working prototypes of such detector, help, spelling boys, help from experienced officer would speed up its practical integration on our U-boats. 35 hours to complete this one. Aha, now we do have an officer that can do this. Gunter Becker. Select. Gunter, good luck. I don't know what this means, but you can go for it. So my second mission was quite similar, patrol an area, and now I've got to find a lost ship, which looks like it's pretty much dead ahead. Or new contact transport. We've got a transport. Stuff the lost ship. I'm going after these bastards. Send the report, for God's sake, quick. God, it's bloody close. Forward 2.
We're slowing down.
Would have spotted us.
Change course.
Let's get out onto the deck. Let's use, we'll send a Hilbert to the targeting site. Get him up to the targeting site and we'll have a look at the ship ourselves. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay, keep going, mate. Oh, fog's coming. If I click to the map, oh my god, we've got 2 transports. This is exciting. Forward 3.
Faster, faster.
Are we going in on the surface or under the water? They seem to be heading away from us. Do you reckon they've seen us? Three transports, 8 times zoom. All the big suckers. 1, 2. Was there a third one? Yes, a third one. What does that mean? Now, question of course is that do we take them in on... Traditionally, if there are no destroyers or anything around, U-boats would just quite simply take them on the surface. So we can give that a go, because that is actually what they used to do in the early stages of the war. We're going to have to pull them in. We should be able to do that. We just fast forward a little bit. See if we are. The transports are shockingly slow. We'll close it down a little bit further. Right, that'll do. Get up here. Get into the orbit view. Transport. Are they shooting at us? Oh, bloody hell. Dive. These are meant to be bloody transports. They shouldn't have deck guns. This is bollocks. Okay, they've got machine guns on board. Dive, dive, dive. Oh my god, these artillery shells. I thought there was just cargo ships. Dive! Oh shit! I'm taking a hit! This was a mistake! Hole in the hull, hole in the port side, pipe. Right. Let's go. Section view. I see some guy still in his bloody bunk. What? Where are you, mate? West. Alright, I can see the leaks there. Just got to get them repaired somehow. Oh, Jesus. See the water there. Oh, my God. How do I assign people to that? So he's already fixing. That's good. What do I do here? Let's go to this view. Okay, I'm under the water. So why can I not sit? Can't bloody this game. Just when I need clear direction, it's just not giving it to me. He's done. Good, Felix is done. I want some on the bloody hydrophones. How do I get that done? Oh, fuck, this is irritating. I should just be able to click a button and people go fix stuff. You have taken more damage. It doesn't surprise me. What is going up? Shit! Help! Help! I'm going down! Oh, we're going down bad. We're going down. Just have not been able to work out the controls here. Just haven't been able to figure it out. It's too dark. I can't see what's going on. We're going down, lads. Well, I guess I feel like I'm in a submarine. I feel like I'm about to die. I just feel like the game let me down a bit here. And that was it, really. Look, I've played more games than what you've seen here. I've done part of the tutorial. I've probably played 4 or 5, 6 different missions. Would I recommend spending the equivalent of New Zealand $37 on this game right now? And my answer would be no. It's just too frustrating. Has some great functionality in it, but it's clunky. I couldn't figure out what to do and when to do it. So I'll be doing another video, so stay tuned for that and we'll have another look at it. Look, if you've been watching my videos, I'm much appreciated. If you want to subscribe, that would be great. Hit the like button, that would be fantastic. And I'll see you in the next chapter, guys.